Most people live their entire lives without ever meeting someone like you. Why? Because what we're about to uncover applies to fewer than 2% of the population. These aren't just random quirks or unique habits. They are deep psychological traits that make you unforgettable. And if you relate to most of these, science says your personality isn't just rare. It's extraordinary. Let's get into it. Sign number 1. You're deeply introspective. You don't just live life. You study it. You reflect. You dissect your own thoughts. And you question your own motives. You don't just ask what happened. You ask why you felt that way, what it means, and how you can grow from it. Most people react to life on autopilot. You pause. You process. You evolve. And that level of inner awareness, it's rare. And honestly, it can be intimidating to others. Because looking inward is something many people avoid. They might call you an overthinker, but that's just what the unaware say when they meet someone too thoughtful for their comfort zone. Sign number 2. You value depth over popularity. You're not out here chasing clout, likes, or surface-level friendships. You crave real conversations, ones that ignite your mind and touch your soul. You're the type of person who would rather have one real friend than 100 fake connections. You don't fill silences with empty small talk. You search for meaning in the silence. That's why your social circle might be small. But the bonds, they are powerful. Because when you connect with someone, it's not temporary. It's real. While the world runs toward attention, you walk calmly toward truth. Sign number 3. You're emotionally intelligent, almost too much. You can walk into a room and instantly sense who's upset, even if they haven't said a word. You notice tone shifts, the fake smile, the nervous fidget. It's like your emotional radar is always on. This makes people feel safe with you. But let's be honest, it's also exhausting. Because you don't just see emotions. You feel them. You absorb them. You carry them, even when they are not yours. Still, your ability to empathize without judgment. That's what makes you unforgettable. Sign number 4. You don't chase trends. You question them. When something becomes popular, your first instinct isn't to follow. It's to ask, does this even make sense? You think for yourself. And that kind of independence, it scares people. You're not trying to rebel. You're just not afraid to stand alone in a world full of copy-paste personalities. You won't sacrifice authenticity to fit in. And that quiet confidence, it draws the right people in and pushes the wrong ones away. Sign number 5. You're calm in chaos. When everything's falling apart, you're the one people look to. Not because you're loud, but because you're grounded. While others spiral into panic or drama, you breathe, think, and act. You've probably heard it before. You're so calm. You're like a rock. That's because you are. This makes you a quiet leader, the kind others trust not because you say much, but because when you speak, it means something. Sign number 6. You're comfortable being alone. You don't need constant noise, parties, or people to feel alive. Solitude doesn't scare you. It recharges you. While others dread being alone, you use it to reflect, to create, to grow. You've mastered the art of being your own best company. That doesn't mean you're antisocial. It just means you're whole. You're not searching for someone to complete you. You already know who you are. And that kind of self-sufficiency, it's powerful and rare. Sign number 7. You're both strong and sensitive. Most people choose one, tough or tender. But not you. You can stand up for yourself without raising your voice. You can feel deeply without losing your center. You can cry at a song and still hold your ground when life gets brutal. This emotional duality confuses people. They don't get how someone so kind can also be so unshakable. But that's exactly what makes your personality so rare. You haven't numbed yourself to survive. You've just learned how to protect your peace and still love out loud. Sign number 8. You intimidate people without trying. You don't need to prove yourself. Your presence alone shifts the energy in the room. Why? Because you're real. You don't fake confidence. You embody it. You speak truth, even when it's uncomfortable. You walk with purpose, even when others don't understand it. You don't shrink yourself to make others feel bigger. And that makes some people uncomfortable. But the ones who are meant for you, they'll recognize your strength. They'll admire your depth. And they'll respect your authenticity. So, what now? If you felt something as you listened to this, If you thought, this is me, then you're not alone. You're part of that 2%, the rare few who walk this world with depth, strength, and emotional clarity. Don't let the world water you down. Don't dim your light for people who can't handle your shine. And if you want more powerful insights like this, hit subscribe. Because here, we don't just drop facts. We grow, we awaken, and we remind you of who you really are. Drop a comment below. Which of these signs hit you the hardest? Let's talk.